Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world? It's Tuesday. It's late here. I came home and took a nap. I'm actually still really very tired. Need a more nap, but I also have stuff that needs to get done tonight. So I'm going to have some coffee, and I'm going to get some stuff done, and then I'm going to reward myself by going to sleep before like midnight. You know, it is what it is. And the stuff that needs to get done, the list of things that need to get done, it's getting smaller. As far as cleaning goes, we've been spending a lot of energy on this house cleaning. The last big challenge was my daughter's, Lena's room. And it's almost done. And then I need to start here in the lower section. And once that's done, then it's projects, then it's maintenance cleaning, and then it's fixing. And the fixing part is the part I'm really excited about, because there's a good bit to do, but it's not overwhelming. This house was brand new when we bought it. That was in 2012 or 2013, I'm not positive. So it's been 5 or 6 years since we bought it. And so it's, it was a brand new construction. It's not like it needs an overwhelming amount of work. It doesn't need new windows or siding or anything like that. All that stuff's taken care of, but it just needs stuff that, like, the dogs destroyed, baseboards and stuff like that. Carpets all need replaced. So I'm really excited to get started on that stuff. But first I have to get money figured out and lined up, and that's the biggest problem right now. I don't own any open lines of credit. This house is the only debt that I currently have. I don't have a car payment or credit cards or anything like that. Jamie and I got ourselves into credit trouble a couple of times and had to get out of that. One time we used credit counseling, and ever since then, that was really early in our relationship. Ever since then, I've never had a credit card. I haven't had a credit card since I was probably, early 20s. I just don't want them. They're a cancer for me. I don't work well with them. So what that means is I have to just bank what I can, as much as I can, as often as I can, and hopefully turn that into, a few $100s here and there to work on the house. And that's what I've been doing. And so we're gonna get there. I'm gonna sell my truck soon. I don't want to sell it, but it's just sitting out there, and it hasn't been ran since December, and that's not good for a vehicle to just sit and rot. And it's still a useful truck, and it's still a good truck, and so somebody can use it. So I'll put that money back into the house, and just keep banking as much as I can. But it's gotten to this crunch time where all of this work needs done, and I want to do it, but I can't afford it right now. And my brain is telling me, do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes, because you need to get this done. And, the damage that has been done to this house has been done over 6 years, so it's not like I'm going to be able to fix it in a month, but it's what I want to do, right? Like, I want to have people back in my house. I want to have friends over. I want to have cookouts. I want to have parties. And I can't right now. And my brain's like trying to come up with ways to make that work. Making signs is one thing that my brain wants to do. Let's make signs and sell them. Somebody will buy them. Chances of that becoming a successful business are nil. It's never going to turn a major profit for me or be something that I can lean on. I have a few website ideas or product ideas that I could code that my brain wants to work on, but I know that's also not... One idea that I have is I don't even know how I would make money off of it. The other idea is a lot of work for maybe a return, but probably not. So it's, when my brain gets like this, when I start seeing dollar signs everywhere I look because I need $100 to do this or $200 to do that, it's small figures. I don't need 10 grand. I need a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. So my brain looks at that like, I can make a couple $100. I've got all of this talent. How do I make a couple $100? And I start running these wheels in my head about what's my strategy to make, $200 extra next month. What's my strategy to make $200 extra each month so that I can put that back into something that I want? And my brain goes on overdrive. And the reality of it is, when that happens, I feel excited because I get into some stuff. I get what I mean by that is I get hyper involved in something that maybe will make me a little bit of money. But the fact is, probably not. The fact is, I probably won't have the energy or the time to devote to whatever the idea is, or the idea is really not a profitable idea to begin with, and so I'm just chasing stuff. But I'm in that mode right now where I want to get something moving so that I can collect a little bit of extra money. And I'm not positive what that is. So I guess, maybe if you have some ideas for me, I've asked you for sign ideas. If you have other ideas, especially technology related ideas, applications or websites that you think are underrepresented that I could look at, then maybe there is a way for me to, generate some passive income that I can then put back into fixing the rest of my life. But that's where my head's at right now, and I think it's just because I'm so tired. So I'm going to go back to sleep, and after I edit and upload this. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being really, really good friends. I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from cha-ace.org. Why do you get on the left side of a horse? You have to go back to ancient times when horses were used as war mounts. Soldiers carried their swords on the left side to reach with their right hand, and so they could only mount from the left, or they would sit on their sword. That's why we mount from the left. I didn't know that was a thing. Is it a faux pas if I mount from the right?